Hello, hello. Welcome. The music and the voice might be a little bit louder than last week. Hopefully everything's cool. Hello, hello. Welcome. The music and the voice might be a little bit louder than... Not a huge fan of this song, so... Hi everybody. Welcome to another live stream. I am just logging in to the game for the first time since I got up. So we'll see how this goes. The music is taking a little while to get going, but hopefully that's our biggest worry. Hopefully everything else is cool. Hopefully I didn't forget to do anything yesterday in the game. I don't think I did. I knew I was going to sleep in late, so I took care of everything before I did. Did I click all the buttons? Did I grab all the crystals? I think I pretty much did. We will get the Bastion quest going right away and gather some gold. That's all good. But yeah, hopefully everybody's having a good Friday. My weekend is just getting started. We will be going to war in, I don't know, like 36 hours, something like that. But right now it's very chill. Hello, HDT. I could do that. I could collect the dailies from Expedition. Actually, the first thing I was thinking about doing is Sorely Assault. Always good to keep these things unfilled. Yeah, it's going to be a chill day in the kingdom here. We're just going to do some, use my crystal tech up, do some barb chaining. I have a decent number of armaments to open up, and I do have a Pride of the Khan to refine. That's currently at 25%, and so there's a 41% chance I'll be happy and get the 50 or 75% refine, and there's a 59% chance that I will be bummed out at yet another failed refine. So I don't know, those odds are actually utterly frightening to me. 59% chance to be like, gosh dang it, not again. But this is the life that we have chosen. I know there's a lot of action going on in Rise of Kingdoms YouTube today. There were a bunch of live streams going. I think a bunch of content creators were fighting each other at the level 6 passes earlier, and now the Call of Dragons content creators are having the first combat they've ever had in this game, or in that game. And obviously there was the new patch notes to ROK earlier today. So there is a lot going on, but here in the Handsome Devils, we go at our own pace, you know? We have our own unique KVK going on, as we always do, you know? There's never a ton of attention on them. There's hardly ever been another content creator in them, which is fine with me because I get the footage and eventually make the videos. Hello, Seba. Welcome to the stream. Hope everything is good in your life. The Friday streams definitely work out for me. I'm happy with this plan of doing regular Friday streams because even when I stayed up super late last night working on some stuff, I still was able to just like, I'm always free at 5 o'clock on a Friday, so it just works out. Has anyone figured out how to hack this? How to hack these chests? I hate when I have to use all my redeems in the dregs of the chest. Is there like a way to time it where you less often get all this like crappy stuff at the bottom of the chest? I'm just curious. Okay, so even that time it kind of worked. They kind of do it for you, right? Now you can reset. All right. I guess it's when you get all the base reward, or when you get all the core rewards, maybe that's when you can reset. I don't know. Anyway, we're resetting. We're resetting. All right. Other daily stuff. Yes. HDT was correct. Time to do this stuff. Yeah, I don't know why this is always Archer. Like, what is that? Oh, look at this. Legendary Hollow Square. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, the plan today is to answer any questions in the chat, cover any topics anybody wants to talk about. And I'm going to chain Barbs for maybe an hour or so. Then when we get to 12 likes, I'm going to open up my armament chests. I've got a decent amount. Not a ton, but a decent amount. And I'm going to get 3 more today. I'm going to buy 3 more. And we will also do the legendary refine when we get to those 12 likes. I think the 12 likes might take a little bit longer this week just because there's so many other streamers active. But I believe in us. I believe we can do it. And then we'll play Champions of Olympia to wrap the stream up. So if you'd like to play CoO with me, I would suggest ranking up a little bit. I'm in Valiant Copper, so what do you got to get to? Hey Chilsy, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I would just like get out of Enduring Stone. As long as you're in Fearless Iron, there should be no problem matching with me in CoO later, so that'll be fine. You know, I looked at HDT at Chisgle's COD stream for a minute, and the fighting looked fine. It looked solid. They were just kind of like range attacking each other across the pass. So, yeah, you know, if anybody watched my YouTube video this morning, I did kind of talk about COD and impact that COD can potentially have on ROK and how it's going to draw some attention from, you know, alliances that have people transitioning over to COD. You know, personally, I have no plans of playing COD, honestly. It's like too similar of a game. I've put too much into ROK, and I know I can't play both. I just know that I can't play both for the exact reasons that that I talked about in the video, which is the mental energy and the time that you put into ROK. You can't just not put that energy in and expect to perform at the same level as both a player and as a leader, right? So, I mean, as a leader, I do need to just like be available for everything. I need to recharge when we're not fighting so that I have the endurance to go through long fights. You know, I can't, when we're not at war, I get more work done. I take on more work. And then when we're at war, I'll take some days off and maybe irritate my boss a little bit, but I make up for it in the peacetime. If I were to play another game where we also have wars in that game, it just wouldn't work for me. It just doesn't work, you know, for my life. I just did, okay, I didn't get anything out of that. That's fine. Yeah, so let's get the Barb chains going on. Chilsy's thinking about playing COD also. I mean, look, there's no doubt that the beginning of a game like that is fun. That is for sure true, right? The beginning of COD is undoubtedly fun. You know, figuring things out before other people figure them out. Having those early fights in your kingdom, that stuff is really fun, no doubt. And I think there's probably some things about COD combat that's better than ROK. But yeah, I don't know. And so I see why people would play it, but yeah, I'm just not going to be able to do it. And I think that there's an edge there, right? There's an edge there for Kingdom 770, where if our key players don't play COD, then we'll have an edge against kingdoms where some of their players did drift off. And it will be an edge for me as a content creator as well, because a lot of my peers are making Call of Dragons content these days, and I'm just going to focus on ROK and bring in, I think, probably some more views. You know, I think probably more people will subscribe to my channel because they're like, man, you know, I'm looking around. I've been looking around for the last 10 minutes for somebody who put up a recent ROK video. This donkey did. I might as well subscribe. So that's kind of my master plan right now. And yeah, feel good about it. I think the only times I feel kind of bad about missing COD is when I see the fighting. Not only does the fighting look cool, but when people talk about it, it seems like it's a little more in depth. Where you know, you have like the ranged DPS, which I assume are largely archer troop types, and then I guess you have tanks. You know, like oh man, look at this nasty leash right there. That is like ridiculous. It's not even the one I targeted, I don't think. Anyway, yeah. So like you have like the ranged. Oh, that was nice of him to pick me back up. You've got the ranged DPS doing damage. You have like infantry tanks that can actually like charge into the ranged enemy marches and like actually disrupt what they're doing. And then I guess cavalry can like close the distance very quickly. So it's not like they're tanks. They're not, the cavalry don't want to like take damage focus from, you know, like the actual tanks, but the cavs can like flank and charge in very quickly and disrupt that ranged DPS line as well. That's how it's been described to me, which that sounds awesome, right? That sounds super cool. Having that kind of tactical depth in the actual fighting. So yeah, I don't know. There's like certain things about it that are cool, but at the same time, ROK, the combat in ROK is good, right? It's a little bit janky because so much of it is about like dancing back and forth and like just kind of like having superior numbers and being stronger ahead of time, so that even if you have equal numbers, you like win the fight anyway. And it's just like, it's like movement, just like straight up movement and like your team moving together in the correct way. So it's not like in depth, but it's persistent, right? It's always a skill. Like every fight you're ever in ROK, you have to have good movement. If you have bad movement, you get owned. If you have good movement, you wreck the enemy. And you're always like doing the same skill over and over again, but it's a skill nevertheless. It's almost like playing like Fortnite or something, right? I mean, it's not the same as Fortnite, obviously. There's like way less skill, but you're just like doing this. You're not reinventing the wheel. You're not having an overall change to your plan every time you're in a fight, but like you still have to apply a certain skill set each time. And that's kind of that's, you know, that grindy nature of ROK is both the good and the bad of it, right? And I think one thing that some people are liking about COD is that maybe it's less grindy. Like you don't need farms as much because there's a limit to how often you can fight based on stamina. And so maybe you also don't have to grind as much for speed ups in that game. I don't know. We'll see how that plays out. You know, so maybe it's less grindy than ROK, because obviously this game is heavily grindy. I mean, I am literally structuring you know, outside game things like my live streams to deal with the grind of this game. You know, like I'm live streaming me barb chaining because I'm gonna do it anyway. So I might as well, you know, do it while being able to talk to other people. It'll make my grinding more entertaining, and hopefully it will make other people's grinding more entertaining as well. And so, you know, like the grind of this game is just utterly built in. I haven't gone through my farms yet today, and I think that would be just too boring for a live stream, but you can believe me that once this stream is over, I'm gonna jump on my 4 farms and send farmers out on each of them, do a bunch of the daily tasks on each of them, collect the Alliance collected RSS on each of them, and it's gonna take me probably 20 minutes if I do it fast. If I get distracted by web pages while I do it, it might take me 30 minutes. And I will do that again when I go to sleep at night. And so that's like an hour of my day that I'm just like using my farm accounts in Rise of Kingdoms to just like do grinding stuff so I can fight, you know? So someone can certainly call that stupid. Someone can certainly say that's not a great game, but I also enjoy the grind in a way. Hello, Cherry. Welcome to the stream. Hope your day went well. Thanks for hanging out. We're just getting started. I'm sure you're like wrapping up a long day because you're on like normal people's schedule. I am just getting going today. I woke up like 2 hours ago, had breakfast, took a shower, and now we are live streaming. And, you know, that's fine. That's a sustainable model that we've got going here. But yeah, Cherry, hopefully things are good with you. Hopefully you are ready for war later this weekend. I know you're playing Ark in the morning, so that's cool. It'll be good to play Ark with you. And if you do want to play Champions of Olympia later, because I am going to play CoO at the end of the stream, just try to get through Enduring Stone and get into Fearless Iron, and then we'll be able to match together. Because we do need to do the weekly CoO grind. Might as well. Six, hello, cheers. Glad you were able to join us. You know, last week I had such a fun live stream that I said in Discord afterwards, I said to Cherry, I was like, oh man, that was so fun. I am just craving a beer now. And I came very close to getting some beer because I was feeling a buzz, but I literally like got to the door and I was gonna go buy a 6-pack because there's literally a really nice liquor store like a quarter-mile away from my house. And I was just like, you know what? You have such a busy weekend. You have so much stuff you have to get done. Don't go get a 6-pack. Just be sober, man. Just be friggin' sober. And I don't know, 6 saying cheers, it triggered that memory. And I think I'll probably have the same challenge tonight, where like, I really should not go get a 6-pack. I need to get work done for our war later. But we'll see how it goes. I had like such a productive week, because I just like, kept it very straight-laced, and got my shit done. Oh, HDT, man, be careful, bro. You don't want to hurt. Listen, man, we have a war in 36 hours. Do not suffer an injury now. This is where you gotta stay sharp. Oh, Chair, you're working late. Okay, okay. Oh my gosh, you're working a double? So you're literally gonna work all night. Yeah. But you'll be ready. We seem like we're gonna be pretty ready for this. We seem like we're gonna be pretty ready. Yep. Yeah, cheer. Yeah, Six, I'm glad you you jumped on as well. I'm competing with a bunch of content creators tonight, so really happy that everybody showed up. And throw a like on the video if you haven't already. The plan is to open my armament chests when we get to 12 likes. So if you enjoy the sweat of me opening armaments, then definitely throw a like on the video, as we're halfway there. Oh, it's just an hour and a half of work? Okay. It's like me. I work in like 90-minute stretches, take a break, work again. That's why I end up working like 7 days a week instead of 5, because I'm just like not that productive. Yeah, feeling good about the KVK. I've got a bunch of crystals I need to use. And the awesome thing is that I have only spent 330 bucks. I bought the pop-ups, and I bought one Mountain Warfare. And I'm gonna pretty much have everything ready to go for Sunday. I mean, I think I'll get pretty high on improved morale. I'll probably get to 8 or 9 on improved morale. I will finish off Call to Arms, or come close. I'll have all of this tech. And all I'll really be missing is the 7th March and the Surprise Strike, which is 10% damage when you're swarming flags and forts. You know, so it hurts to not have this. Like, it's a loss to not have this 10% damage. That's 30% of stats when I'm swarming things. But to save like anywhere between 180 to 360 bucks, not having to do that, it's pretty great. I'm definitely psyched about that, and I would love to have more KVKs where the fighting doesn't get serious until the end. So we have this opportunity to slow roll our tech and take advantage of all the grinding that gets done. Oh, 6. Yeah, thanks, man. That was fun. That was fun. That was so cool, getting those armaments, for sure. Yeah, that was one of those things, right? It's like, I just was like the first live stream I ever did, I did have a couple beers, because I guess I was a little nervous. But like, that stream, right? I just drank water, kept it cool, and so like that armament opening came like, I don't know, like 90 minutes into the stream. And I think if I was on my second beer, I would have maybe reacted differently, right? I would have been maybe more subdued, or just more weird, or I don't know what. But that was just like a very spontaneous, unfiltered reaction to being happy about the armaments I was getting, and being able to joke around with you all in the chat while it was happening, and seeing everybody's reactions. It was great. It was so cool. So, yeah, even in my old age, I'm still learning new things, still trying to improve myself, and still having some very spontaneous moments of real happiness when I get new digital objects in a video game. So we'll try to recreate it today. I need to get some cav armaments now. Last week I was going for the infantry armaments. I got those. Now I'm looking at my cav marches and I'm like, man, I could really upgrade some of these. Yeah, HTT is in the same position as me, having better tech than they've ever had before. The thing I did, the main thing I did, is with these Bastion quests, I was very diligent about almost always doing quests that give 200 favor. Almost always. I mean, maybe, I would say I did probably 80 to 90% of the quests I've done in this KVK had at least 200 favor. So, you know, I would always do the barbarian quests, and I would always do the quests where you gather 3 runes. And I would just really take time each day to keep refreshing those bastions and getting the quality ones done. And that's really what I was on about. And so what happens with that is this crystal mine, it refreshes really fast, right? 157% boost. You can check yours to kind of, you all can check yours to kind of compare what your boost is. Let me know what your boost is, HDT. I'd be curious. Because if you say your tech's better than ever, I assume you've also been grinding a bit. It's like you can see, these things are getting done. Like every 16 hours, I'm getting those 14k. I'm getting those 400k crystals. And I think that just adds up. It just adds up every day. I've got a ton of, I'm always getting a bunch of Kahar whistles. So I've once again got a ton of Kahar whistles. This is another 900k crystals there. And yeah, so I just like, I think the grinding does pay off with crystal tech, but it's not the way people think. It's not through actually killing the barbs or killing the barb forts. You know, those, what are we looking at here? You know, you don't really get that many crystals from a chain, right? I'm getting like 1,100 crystals from doing one chain. So like literally I would need to do about 80 to 90 two barb chains to simply make up for the 20 Kahar whistles I currently have. And that's not even counting all the crystals I got from those Bastion quests that I did. So, yeah, the grinding does pay off, and that's why we are on it. Did Aurora pass me again while I was asleep? She did pass me again while I was asleep. So yeah, Aurora and Shiv are both grinding really hard in this KVK. Mag's grinding really hard. Han is grinding hard. Santa's going nuts. Santa must have had... I wonder what the story is with Santa's account. You know, I wonder how all that AP got saved up. Because I don't think that account was being logged in at all. But maybe it was. Maybe it was. You know, if Santa was logging in, but not really playing, then I guess you do collect a fair amount of AP. Maybe from like, I don't know, from like if you're in an alliance, maybe you get some stuff. But he wouldn't have been in an alliance. I don't know. I don't know how totally inactive accounts save up AP, but it seems like they do, because Santa's going nuts. Yeah, HTT, I mean, there might be some truth to what you're saying. I would like to keep the vibes positive. I do notice when we're fighting and stuff that if you keep the vibes positive, other people feed off that a little bit. Yeah, Niall's kind of casual 6. I mean, honestly, to me, it looks all right. I think for a lot of casual kingdoms, Niall is exactly what they need. There is a lot of like rune battles. I think you do a lot of rune battling in Niall, and you might do a little bit of pass fighting, but really it's like rune battles, and then you have a big Kingsland fight. I think those are like the main contours of Nile. And, you know, I think that works for a lot of kingdoms, honestly. It might not be exciting for us, but if you think about the state of the game right now, I think Nile is probably exactly what the game needs, where the more casual kingdoms can just go into Nile over and over again. I'm not sure if you can invade enemy start zones in Nile. If anybody knows in the chat, let me know if you can invade enemy start zones at any point in King of the Nile. Because I know there's another KVK format where you can't invade the start zone, and it's either Nile or Orleans, but I don't know which one it is. You know, because in this KVK, we will never be able to invade the start zones of our enemies as well. I don't think so anyway. I think these are just like always one-way passes. So they will be protected in their start zone the whole KVK. Which I am okay with, I guess. You know? You gotta protect these casual kingdoms. To some extent, they are the lifeblood of this game. And it is totally reasonable for people to want to be casual about the game. Not spend that much. Not put their life on hold when they're at war. But still play the game. Still have good times with their teammates, you know, still play Arc, still fight a little. Just maxed Tariq. Okay. So 6 you maxed Heracles and Tariq? You've got both now? Yeah, we do miss you, 6. Hopefully things are good in your current kingdom, but you know, you're always welcome back in 770. No doubt about that. And yeah, we got some exciting things happening. I think the kingdom's looking real good right now, honestly. I think we have some very big plans in motion that are going to make our alliance even better. Yeah, I like Warriors Unbound a lot also. It you know, the pace is not always going to be easy. But yeah, you know, like the start zone's always being protected, and I think these zone 5s will be largely protected for a long time also. Like, I don't know, let's figure this out actually. So this, where are we? Okay, over here, hide. So if an enemy invaded us, they would be able to come through here. They would have to go across this whole zone, but then they could go through these zone 6s, these past 6s, and invade our zone 5 also. Yeah, I don't think the pace on Warriors Unbound is that slow, honestly. I think it's probably a faster pace than Heroic Anthem, to be fair. Because in Heroic Anthem, you know, a lot of zones can't be invaded until after Kingsland. But it's like the pace is fine, right? The pace is cool. And what I like about it is that what I like about Warriors Unbound is just that you can't put forts anywhere except holy sites. I think that makes combat a little bit more interesting. It's less of a fort battle. And you know, you saw the way that Addy planned out our zone 6 attack, where like we literally just had a really good plan that we executed well, and it just like murked the enemy. So yeah, I think Warriors Unbound is definitely cool. 6, glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Yeah. Glad to hear it. Hopefully you still have some resources on one of your farms. I'm definitely enjoying the resources you gave me, 6. I really am. You can see I still have a ton of the gold, and I'm turning more of my troops into T5 than I would have if you hadn't given me those RSS. Because I'm just like, man, I have so much gold, I might as well just like build more T5. Like I can handle it now. So it's getting put to good use, no doubt. Alright, what do we gotta do here? I wanna gather some gold. Where is some gold? Yeah, but I like Warriors Unbound. I would definitely be in favor of doing it in the future. Honestly, I still like Heroic Anthem. I don't know why everyone is so bored of Heroic Anthem. To me, Heroic Anthem is cool. The Zone 5 fight is it's a good fight. You know, it's not important. You only are fighting over a sanctuary, but I like that it's like a isolated fight where you can sort of have just a fair, straight up 1v1 fight against an opponent. And then I like how it slows. I like how Heroic Anthem then slows down for a while, and then you fight at the altar a bunch, right? Like this is the thing that I miss. This is the thing that I don't like about Strife and about Warriors Unbound is I miss the altar fights. Like I legit miss the altar fights. Altar fights are fun, and as a content creator, altar fights are really good, right? Like I will always be able to stream altar fights. I can stay on voice with the group. It's the kind of thing where we could discuss whether everyone's voice chat gets played on stream or just mine. But altar fights like don't take that much coordination, they don't take that much thinking, but they are good footage and they are fun. So I don't know. For me, Heroic Anthem is cool. They have the altar fights. They have the past 7 battles that are like kind of stale, but it's still fighting. And then you settle in Kingsland. You know, it's a 2v2. You settle in Kingsland. There's not a bunch of crazy diplomacy. So I still like Heroic Anthem. But I would be fine with like a mix of many modes. You know, I'm fine with doing Strife. I'm fine with doing some big Strifes from time to time. It's not my favorite, but I get it. I get it that Strife is the, Strife is the real proving ground. Strife is the hardcore wars. It's where a lot of the tough kingdoms go to fight other tough kingdoms. So I get that we're going to play Strife at times, but I'm also fine with a steady diet of Warriors Unbound, Heroic Anthem. The Siege of Orleans looks like an okay map as well. So I would like us to keep experimenting with the new modes, honestly. I think this one's worked out pretty well. Alright, what do I need to do here? I need to finish this quest. I need to send out my Nevsky Hera again to chain. What else do I need to do? I need to check the likes to see how close we are on the armaments. Because I also want to open my armaments. And I want to, refine my helm. Alright, we're at 10 likes. Very cool. Thank you everyone for hanging out. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Looks like we did get a new subscriber during the stream. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Yeah. This is going good. Yeah, my schedule, I think, is going to be, we'll stream until 1 UTC, or chain until 1 UTC, then we'll open some stuff up, and then we'll do Champions of Olympia. So 6, if you want to play CoO with us later, just upgrade your rank a little bit to Fearless Iron, and then we can match up. And if anybody else wants to play Champions of Olympia later, just message me in the game, and I will add you as a friend and send you an invite. I'm in Kingdom 1770, and we're in the Lost Kingdom. And then here's my coordinates, 121, 333. Or you can scroll through the R1s and find me at R1. I gave R5 to Addy earlier. I don't know if he's been on. I haven't really been reading Discord chat. I think he has been, right? I think it's Friday there, so, you know, I think we know what's going down with our fearless leader. I think we know what's going down. I think we know why he hasn't given anybody R5 or R4. Yeah. So I will need to make the arc strategy later tonight. And I don't know what else. Well, I have some announcements to. I'm gonna explain my prayer approach this week when we get to the armaments. I may not be directly praying to Mag this week. I may be running some tests. Well, I think Cherry. I think the update with alliances. I think that applies to every Lost Kingdom mode. I think it's the case that in every LK mode that you can join alliances, join other people's alliances in your camp, and that you can migrate the kingdoms in your camp during the KVK for cheaper immigration costs. I think that applies to every SLC. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. All right, what does it say here? Yeah, it's for every season of Conquest. Actually, for any Lost Kingdom, even in the early ones. Although in non-season of Conquest, I don't think it's... Well, I guess in the third KVK, Light vs. Darkness, I guess you have coalitions then, maybe? So yeah, you can join alliances of other kingdoms, and you can migrate other kingdoms in your KVK. Which is very interesting. So one of the things I wanted to talk about in my video today, like one of the overall trends I wanted to discuss, but I just wasn't sure how to summarize it in a concise way, was the idea that there's like a, okay, there used to be a tier of very strong kingdoms, and it was mostly just Imperium kingdoms. You know, those big Imperium kingdoms were sort of like the dominant layer of kingdoms in this game. And I think what the recent changes have done is they have made that layer a bit wider, where there's now a wider set of kingdoms that are sort of going to be dominant, but there is still going to be a haves versus have-nots dynamic. It's just that the group of haves, the group of dominant kingdoms, are going to be a little bit bigger. And so why do I say that? Okay, first of all, as I discussed in the video, there are some changes with Imperium kingdoms where, you know, they're finding it difficult to manage very big kingdoms. They're finding it difficult to bring in new immigrant groups, as well as even just find actual matches sometimes. So the big Imperiums are wanting to downsize. That is being quickened by the fact that now there are 300 rewards at the end of KVK. You can, I think, only distribute 240 of those to your own. Well, I think you can distribute 300 of them to your own kingdom, but there's the option to distribute 60 to your allies. So that means that, like, in these big Imperiums, the, you know, 310th biggest contributor is going to be very upset. Oh, this thing leashed? It leashed on me? All right. How dare you? How dare you, Barb? Anyway. Okay, so, like, there's some reasons why the Imperiums need to get smaller. And at the same time, those autarch rewards at the end of the KVK, they're going to make strong A and B kingdoms really, it's going to speed up their strength increase. Because like if you win every KVK and you give all your players one of these sweet autarchs, which allows them to buy one of these awesome limited edition inscriptions, our kingdoms, you know, kingdoms like ours, we're going to be getting stronger and stronger. We're going to get more and more stars. Recruitment's going to get easier and easier. And now that we can actually bring in players during the KVK, they can literally migrate to our strong fighting kingdom during the KVK. That's going to make recruitment for us a little bit easier, I think. And so it's going to be a little bit easier for strong A's and strong B's to join that elite layer of, you know, very dominant kingdoms. And yet there's also still going to be a lot of much weaker kingdoms that are struggling to recruit, that are struggling to maintain activity, that, you know, don't hold the Ziggurat at the end of the KVK. And, you know, sometimes they lose the KVK and get like no conquest coins. Sometimes their ally gives them 60 autarchs, and that's like a real, that's like the best victory they can get. That's the best army upgrade they can get. So I think there will still be haves and have-nots in the kingdom hierarchy, but I think the group of haves is going to expand by nature of various dynamics that are taking place. You know, because I would imagine that an Imperium kingdom, if they're in Imperium, I would imagine that you can't just migrate there in the middle of KVK. That would be like, I mean, that would be such a ridiculous loophole if the new KVK mechanics allowed you to just like utterly bypass the immigration cap on Imperiums. I can't imagine that's the case. So even if you find someone who wants to migrate to you during the KVK, if you're in an Imperium, you won't be able to do it. Whereas in our kingdom, we will be able to do it. But I think it will also create a lot of drama, right? Imagine if we are in a coalition with like, imagine if we do like a big Strife of the 8, right? 6, yes. It's a good plan. I don't think we can get in the same KVK, but that is a good plan. But I think the immigration costs get cut in half, actually. I think that's what it said. But what was I saying? Okay, so like imagine if we get into a big Strife of the 8, right? And we're in a camp with another A kingdom. And they happen to be like an English-speaking A kingdom. And they have a lot of spenders. You know, they're dropping gold chests. They're dropping gold chests on a daily basis. I mean, how many of our players are going to go and join that alliance and hang out in that alliance for like the whole KVK? You know, they'll just chat in there. Maybe they'll join us when there's fighting, you know, because like they don't want to be, you know, they don't want to be like complete traitors or whatever. They still want to like stay in 770. But what if they just like spend all their time in this English-speaking alliance that's dropping gold chests? Like, that's going to create drama. That's definitely going to create drama. Because I'm going to be sitting over here as R4, and I'm going to be like, hey, man, I want the gold chest too. Like, why does 6 get to, why does, you know, me and Cherry are going to be like, why does 6 get, or why does HTT get all these gold chests by hanging out in, I don't know, you know, like ING or something. And we're stuck here in D getting like, you know, 4 gold chests a week. You know, so it can definitely create some drama where like your own alliance mates start hanging out with other people. No, I can't. You can't put the R4 as you can't put the farm as an R4 and have all your officers join from other kingdoms alliance. Like, it's just not possible. Like, that just doesn't work. That's a big sign. If all your officers are sitting, if all of N70D's officers are sitting in ING for 80% of the KVK, that's not going to end well. That's not going to end well. Regardless of whether we're only doing it for the gold chests, it's still not going to end well. I mean, like, you need activity, right? Like, you need activity for the alliance credits. You know, you need what else do you really need the alliance for? You need some activity, right? You need some activity in the chat. You know, Ark of Osiris registration will be absolutely brutal every week if we were all in some other kingdom's alliance. And it's just, I don't know, it's just like the vibe doesn't work. Okay, we are at 12 likes. Thank you all for hitting the like button. Let me just I'm gonna chain until 1 UTC, so like 9 more minutes of chaining, and then we'll open up the armaments. You know, I would be curious to know what the break-even rate is on barb chaining. I've heard that it's like between 2 and 3 barbs. Like the break-even rate on chaining relative to doing marauders, right? So it's like, if it's the case that I get more value killing a marauder than doing 2 barbs for the cost of 1 AP, then I'm probably not using my AP optimally, right? Because I do a lot of like 2 chains. I mean, they literally call me 2 chains. You know, they call me Brian 2 chains because that's all I do. But if I'm getting better value for marauders than I'm getting for this, then I'm definitely not using all my AP correctly. And I should just go absolutely ham on marauders. All right, what is going on here? All right, let's do this. This looks like a good chain. Let's actually focus on this Nevsky and do like an actual long chain. Thank you everyone for the likes. Very much appreciated. Hope you are enjoying your stream. Hope you are enjoying your Friday evening. And yeah, appreciate everybody hanging out. I don't know if Addy actually naps. I mean, I guess he must because he doesn't sleep that much in general. But Six knows that I am the absolute nap master. I don't know. I've been sleeping better lately because for those who have known me for a while, they know I've had some issues with the neighbors above me where they have very creaky floors, and I had the neighbors from hell about a year ago, and they like totally disrupted my sleep schedule. Like, made it very, very hard for me to sleep on any sort of a regular basis. But those neighbors moved out like over a year ago. Then I had a few months where I didn't have any neighbors, and that was glorious. Then another couple moved in, but they only stayed for like 3 or 4 months, and then they moved out like a month, or they moved out maybe like 6 weeks ago. So I haven't had anyone living above me for 6 weeks, and it's just been fantastic. It's so great. I just actually get a full night of sleep. My sleep schedule is like a little bit normal. And yeah, it's been great. It's been absolutely great. Yeah, I mean, like a year ago around this time, almost every night, Six would message me a little bit later than this. He would message me at like 3 or 4 UTC, and he'd be like, "Hey buddy, can you take R5?" And I would literally either be taking a nap every night, or I'd be like, "Sure, I just woke up." You know, like I would literally take a nap at like 7 or 8 at night, like every day, because that's when my neighbors were quiet and I could actually get some sleep. It was wild, man. It was wild stuff. But yeah, it's like super quiet here now, so I'm doing well. I'm doing better as a person. I'm being more productive. Like, you guys can see it. You can see me having just a nicer home life, not having like neighbors from hell. You can see how it's like actually manifesting itself, right? I'm like putting out more videos. I figured out how to live stream. You know, I'm just like being a little bit more of a, you know, healthy, productive person. Even though I'm like not that great at barb chaining, I mean, I can still like, I can still get better, still improve myself. All right, so we got this one here, and then we'll do this one here. And then we need to briefly switch to my alt, so I can buy a couple of attacks. You know what? I should be doing forts, man. I am not doing forts enough for the dig. Where am I on this? Oh yeah, I've got 6 of 10 forts. I'm doing all right. Hey, what's this? The team draw is fun, right? Oh, the team draw is like just a solo event. It's just kind of a solo event. We can do it as a group, but it's not like amazing as a group. Just like pair up with random whales and do the team draw. But wasn't the team draw like insane value? Am I crazy, or was the team draw last time like insane value? I feel like the team draw was insane value last time. Could you, Cherry? See, I didn't. Oh, that's crazy that you could hear them walking around. I'm sure you could hear me complaining about it, but if you could actually hear them, that's wild. Dude, they were so loud. Oh my gosh, they were brutal neighbors. They really were. In retrospect, seeing how my most recent neighbors were kind of considerate, and like they either step a little bit quieter or just like don't step on the giant creaks in the floor. That first set of neighbors were absolutely brutal. They were brutal. They were brutal, man. They were so inconsiderate. They were going through a lot in their life. They had some health issues, and they were also getting a divorce. So like, they were just like on. They were just their focus was not on me. You know, their focus was on their own crazy lives, and it was rough. Hey Riley, thanks for joining this stream. I am not the king. I'm like I'm an R4, sometimes R5 of our alliance. Our alliance is you know, about an 8 billion power alliance, but we are in a kingdom with a very large Korean alliance, and they are the kings of the kingdom. So this player here, Captain is the longtime king of 770, and we are an A kingdom. We're an A kingdom. We're a medium-sized A kingdom, and we're in we are in Warriors Unbound right now, and it's pretty cool. There's literally 6 kingdoms on this giant map. Every kingdom has a start zone to themselves. Every kingdom has a camp to themselves. And it's basically, I think it's like 4 A kingdoms and maybe 2 big kingdoms, or it might be actually just 4 A kingdoms on this map. And yeah, we're having a good one. We're having a good old time on this very big map. This very, very big map. You can see that my Richard has been barb chaining for days. He just wandered. He just wanders through this entire zone, right? He's just wandering through this entire zone. He never sees a soul. He just kills whatever barbs he finds. And he just has the run of it. He has the absolute run of Lucerne. Did I ever hear them argue? Did I ever hear them argue? Not too much. They basically lived in different rooms. Like one of them lived in the bedroom and one lived in the living room. They were an older couple. They had been married for like 30 years. They had, you know, like, I don't know, like 8 plus kids. So they had lived a very long life together. They didn't really argue that much. The only time I heard a big argument was like, well, I would hear them stomping around. Basically, like, one of their kids moved in with them and his girlfriend. So at one point there was 4 people living in this 1-bedroom apartment. And so like one night the son and his girlfriend had this like huge argument in the middle of the night, and they were just like stomping around, like right above where I sleep. They were just like stomping around the whole night, you know? And Here, let me make some changes here while I let me buy some packs while I tell this story. But so they were just like stomping around all night. I couldn't get any sleep. I actually went up there the next morning and was gonna like complain. I was like, hey, you know, this is like so ridiculous. I tried to go to bed early last night. I tried to like get on your sleep schedule, and you're just stomping around the whole night. Like, that's just absolutely crazy. And I got up there and like they were moving out. They were literally moving out. And you know, they were like packing up and they were like moving out in like over the next couple days. And so I just talked to the wife and was like, oh, well, you're moving out, so I guess, you know, no point complaining about it any further. But I was honest with them. I was like, I can't even pretend that I'm not happy about you moving out. I just can't even pretend. And she seemed fine with that. She didn't like take offense to it. I don't know if it's just because she's, you know, she's hardened by some random dude's commentary. But yeah, you know, they were like, you know, we had like a pretty good conversation, honestly. And I get it, you know. Some people don't want to like some people don't want to walk around the creeks. Some people don't want to step softly in their own apartment. I get it. I'm just not like that. I think you really do have to be I think you do have to be considerate to your neighbors, right? Like, neighbors are a big part of your life when you live in an urban area. You know, whether you live in a home and you have like neighbors, you know, right next door, and they could have barking dogs or play loud music or whatever it may be, or when you live in a you know, a multi-unit dwelling like I do in an apartment building, your neighbors are like so important. Like, they're such a big deal, you know. Some of my neighbors are super cool. Like, they're quiet, I'm quiet, everything is cool. And then we have other neighbors who are inconsiderate and like they have an untrained barking dog that they leave outside a lot. I mean, last night someone was like someone pulled into our apartment like last night at like 1 a.m. and they were like blasting music for like 15 minutes. It's like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? It's like 1 a.m. I happened to be up. I was working on my my video, but you know, people are asleep and it's like people are just blasting music at 1 a.m. on a Thursday. Like, that's insane. That's literally insane. But I don't know, that's just kind of like, I don't know, like that's just like, I think it's different in different parts of the country and in different countries, but I just think like part of the West Coast vibe is like, there's a lot of, you know, there's a lot of people, it's a transient community. It's not a lot of people who have lived there their whole life. It's a lot of people who have moved there, who come and go. And so they don't necessarily have like really strong roots. And that just leads to like a meta or a trend of being less considerate of people. You know, it's like, because like if your neighbor is inconsiderate, that kind of causes you to be more inconsiderate, right? Zhang, welcome to the stream. Alpha, welcome to the stream. Yeah, 2402 is cool. I think they might have some violence coming their way in about 36 hours though. Yeah, like, I mean, I honestly became more of a jerk as a neighbor to those inconsiderate ones. So I think it spreads, right? Like, one inconsiderate neighbor can lead to other neighbors being inconsiderate. And yeah, I don't know. I've just had like a few neighbors. I've been in Vegas for like 15 years and I've had, I would say now I've had 3 neighbors who were like not considerate, and then everyone else has been cool. And it's just one of those things. I don't know. It's more neighbors from hell than it should be, basically. Like, you know, okay, it's like fine, okay, you know, every once in a while you get a neighbor from hell, but I've just had like a couple, I don't know, 3 neighbors from hell. I've had 2 neighbors from hell, and then like one I have now is just like not great. You know, like, he's not terrible, it's just like his dog is a little bit extra. Sorry, I'm just trying to find these I'm trying to find these packs I want to buy. and then we will open up these armaments. You know, I think when you find like a good neighbor, it's just like so nice. You know, it's just like you both have like such a good situation. You know, like you don't bother them, they don't bother you, and then it's like perfect, just perfect. Because the difference between having a cool neighbor and having a crappy neighbor is massive. It's massive. It's absolutely massive. It's just like, you know, a very big difference in your quality of life. All right. I finally bought all those packs, and now let's open some armaments. Now, the thing with the armaments today... The thing with the armaments is that I am, at heart, a scientist. I am a scientist of gaming. So, last time it worked very well that I prayed to Mag. But we don't... Yeah, 6, a hot neighbor is cool. I did have a really attractive, a woman living... When I first moved to Vegas, there was an attractive woman who lived right below me. And, yeah, she was cool. She was cool. I was, like, such a douche back then. That, like... I remember asking her one time if she could ever hear me. She was like, yeah, every once in a while I can hear you. And I was, like, such a douche that I wasn't, like... I didn't think to myself, like, oh, I should, like, quiet down. I should, like, avoid those creaks or whatever. I was just like, I have the power. I was such a douche. I didn't say that, but that's what I thought at the time. Yeah, I haven't had a ton of hot neighbors, but I did have that lady. She was cool. All right. So yeah, so the thing with these armaments, last week we prayed to Mag, but the question is, what happens if I don't pray to Mag? What happens if I just open them? You know, what happens if I just like go with non-religious superstition and just like open like a certain number? What if I just, you know, what if I just have no expectations and say no prayers? What would happen? What would happen? So that's what I want to test out this week. I want to test out what it looks like if I don't pray to Mag. And I'm doing that for science. There we go. There we go. The goal today is some nice cav armaments. Like if I could get one good cav armament, I would be happy with that. Yeah, that's not it. That's not it. That's not really anything. So here we go. We're gonna keep it going with the armaments. 5 more. Let's see it. All right. Nope, nope. I'm gonna just like check really quick what slot I need cav armaments in really bad. I know I'm giving something away here, but I don't care. Which cav slot do I need armaments in? This one. Like this one's like so weak, man. 3.6% of stats. Very, 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 very mediocre armament here. LaQuest, how's it going? Welcome back to the stream. Glad to have you here. We are just opening armaments. I am not saying any special prayers this week, and I'm going to see what happens. I'm doing that in the name of science. Because you don't know if you don't know. So yeah, we're going to finish up these blues, see how we do. Nothing there. Nothing there. We're looking for cav. We're looking for a nice cavalry armament. Definitely room for some upgrades. All right. Oh, okay. This is nice. This is a nice armament. Yeah, so this is like 5.3% of stats. I don't know if it's an upgrade on either infantry march. It'll be an upgrade on my my backup garrison, I think. So yeah, the good armament there. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Last 5 blues. Let's see what we can get. We're still doing arch formation, which by the way, I may have made a huge error with arch formation now that Heracles is out, but no going back. All right, we got a legendary and a purple with an inscription. Yep, I'm focusing on arch. I am focusing on arch. I have gone down the arch road, and I'm staying on this road. I did it. I did arch because I wanted to have more counterattack damage as a garrison captain. I made this decision before Heracles came out. Heracles does change the game because you can just always have Heracles ready as a backup. But I've gone arch, so I think I'm maybe stuck with arch. Okay. Okay. This looks quite good. This looks quite good. Wow. 3.6, 4.7, and another 2.5. 7.2% armament. Look at that. Look at that from a blue. That's super good. That's a super good armament. 7.2% of stats. Fantastic. Fantastic armament. Love it. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Dude, the streamer luck is real. Maybe it's not mag. Maybe it's the streamer luck. Maybe it's the streamer luck. Let's take a look at this legendary. Nothing on the legendary. Nothing on the legendary, but that's awesome. That's a great armament right there. Hell yeah. Yep. Yeah, we're making it happen, dude. We're making it happen. All right, we've got seven purples. I almost feel like we opened all of these at once. You know, we've always done 5, but what if we open 7 at once? Let's just open them all for science. For science, y'all. Give me something good. Okay. Oh, look at that. An inscription legendary. An inscription legendary. That's beautiful. Look at this. Look at this drop. Look at the 7 ball here. 7 ball corner pocket. Nothing on the basic ones. Nothing there. Now let's check the 3 inscriptions. Let's check the 3 inscriptions here. Horn of the North. Boom! Look at that! And I don't even know what War Hunger is. I think War Hunger is like a pretty... I don't know what it is, but it sounds cool. Let's just look at what this is. This sounds cool. Oh. Cool name for a boring inscription. Alright, so that's... okay, so that's 4.1... 5.6. 5.6% of stats on this. Might be an upgrade. It'll probably be an upgrade to my backup garrison, which is actually very important. So that's good. That's good. Now let's look at these other 2 purple inscripts. Yeah, I'm getting lucky lately. I'm honestly getting lucky on these armaments. I can just tell. I can tell by the salt. I can tell by the salt that I'm getting lucky. Okay, okay. 2.5 plus some counterattack. Yeah, not great. Not great. Not a great armament. All right, now this one's key. This is the slot that we need. This is the slot that we need cavalry upgrades. Anything better than 3.6 is an upgrade. Nope. 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 All right, now we have the legendary inscription. Whew. Okay, I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till this... I'm gonna check when this thing hits the beat, which is right now. 3.5% inf attack plus iron wall? Iron wall? 1.5% less normal attack damage. So that's really just like 1.5% of stats, I think. I mean, the tankiness is nice for a garrison. The tankiness is nice. but I think it's basically like 5% of stats. Not bad, not bad, not bad. We'll check if these are any upgrades to my Flavius. We can check really quickly if these are upgrades. All right, so now we have the 5 legendaries. We have the 5 legendaries. This has gone very well. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for helping me have some nice luck on this very nice Friday evening in Vegas. Spring has finally arrived. It's like 70 degrees out. You know, the summer season has begun. We're gonna go to war in less than 36 hours. This is the final preparations for war. We've had some very good luck on the formation chests. And now it is time to open these 5 legendaries. Show me the money. All right, all right, all right. No inscriptions. Let's go through these things. Let's go through these things. Okay, 3.4% of stats. I've got so many cav marches. It could be an upgrade. All right, all right. Nothing on that one. All right, now the horn. The horn of the north. Okay. Okay. So 5.8% of stats. 5.8% of stats on this one. Lock it up. We'll check it out. Should be an upgrade on one of my 3 infantry marches. Nothing on this one. All right, so here's the last one, the last armament we need to check. It is in the slot we need the cavalry upgrade. Emblem of the North. Give me the good stuff. Scrazia. Nothing on this one. But yeah, another good horn there. Another good horn there. So, okay, we are done with the inscriptions. Very cool. Very cool. Let's we still have to refine. We are still going to refine the Pride of the Khan. But let's just go in and take a look at if there are any upgrades there. Let's do the infantry first because that's the more simple one. It's like the horn. See, what did I have here? I had 3.6, I had 5.1 on this thing right now. So are any of these upgrades? Is this an upgrade? Was this 5.1 and this is 5.8? I guess this is an upgrade. Okay, this is an upgrade. But did I get something else that was good in this slot? Let's see. Got this. What was this? This was 4.1, 5 point something. I think the one I've put on was better. Are any of these others good? No. Okay, so this is the upgrade. We're doing this because it's health. The reason this is a nice upgrade is it's slightly more stats overall, plus it's health. So it's definitely better. Good upgrade in that slot. I think we got an upgrade here too. No? So this one is what? This one is, yeah, this one is nothing. This is 4.1. 4.1 versus 5. So that's an upgrade straight away. Okay, but we can go through and look at the rest of them. I guess I locked anything that was good, right? That's the cav one. Oh yeah, I had this one. I need to lock this. What is this one? This one's 4.2, 5.3. And this one is like 5? I kind of think this one's better just because it's like a garrison, so you like tankiness. And I don't think all damage is a clean 3x upgrade, so we're going to stick with that one. We'll stick with that one. And let's look at these other slots. This one's also pretty. This one's 5. Did we get anything here that we locked? Nothing in this slot that we locked. 6, thank you for hanging out. And then this one's weak too, 3%. Did we get anything good here? Did we get anything good here? Nothing. All right, all right, all right. So some good upgrades on the Flavius. Some real good upgrades on the Flavius. I'm gonna check out the. I'm gonna deal with the Jan later because I think it's a little more complicated. But let's move on to forging. We're gonna refine the pride of the Khan here. Whew, this is big. This is big. This is big. This is big. All right. I have generally had subpar refinement luck. I had to refine the Ash of the Dawn like one step at a time. I did pretty good on the Navarre's control. That one was pretty fast. And here we go. We need a 50 or we need a 75. The science-based approach today, the non-prayer approach has worked. I'm gonna stick with that. I'm just gonna do it. I don't know where in this song the beat picks up. This song has like a slight Mandalorian vibe to it, if you're picking up on what I'm picking up on. So shout out to the Mandalorians. The helmets, the Mandalorian helmet is an iconic piece of equipment for that culture. And I need an iconic helmet in my own repertoire. And I have chosen the Pride of the Khan to be that helm. This is the way. This is the way. Ugh. Why is refining so freaking hard? What the heck? Why is refining so brutal? All right. All right. Nothing on that. Nothing on that. All right. So yeah, Pride of the Khan is yeah, Pride of the Khan. We'll have to wait for next at least one more KVK, maybe two more KVKs. All right, that's a bummer. All right, I need to bring this Nevsky home because we are doing CoO. And yeah, that's pretty much what we're gonna do here. If anyone wants to do Champions of Olympia with me, either say something in the YouTube chat or message me in game. Doesn't look like anyone has connected yet. Yeah, just message me. I don't want to throw the invite out to like the whole alliance necessarily, but just let me know if you want to join CoO. I'm gonna take a quick bio break, and I will be right back, and we will do Champions of Olympia. I will be right back. Alright. Did my, when is my Richard getting home? Because I need to put this gear on. Oh my gosh, 7 minutes? Ay, ay, ay. Alright, we're gonna have to figure something else to do for a few minutes while my Richard gets home. Because I need to use that gear for my Guan in CoO. Alright, let's see. Let's look and see if we had any upgrades to my Jan garrison here. I mean, our enemies are just going to know exactly what my armaments look like. It is what it is. I don't think it's like that big of a deal, honestly. Oh man, what did I get that was... Okay, I got that one cav, I got that one cavalry armament with the war cry, right? So I need to find that one. I think that was maybe in the... Let's check the horns. Yeah. The problem is, like, I think sometimes I don't lock things correctly. I, like, lock and then unlock them. But I'm looking for that, like, war cry armament. Was it here? Or maybe it was here. So this was 3.4. That one was decent. Was it this? No. It was this. This armament. Okay, so what do we have here? We got 2.1, 5.3. We have 5.3 on this, and it's a lot of it's health. And so this is 3.6, 4.7. Wait, 3.6, 4.7, 6.7, 7. Oh, so this is 7.2. So this is a really good armament. 7.2 attack, basically, versus 5.3 health. What do I think about this? I guess the attack one is better, but yeah, I guess the attack one is better. I'll put this on Jan, because I'm gonna be using Jan Flavius, and it's gonna pump out like crazy damage, and I'm fine with that situation. All right, so I'm gonna switch these two. So a little upgrade to Jan there, and then. Is that other one good for any of these other commanders? Nevsky's got 5.7, so not a big deal there. What does XY have in that slot? XY has 4.5, so it's a bit of an upgrade for XY, or it can be an upgrade for Jadwiga. Jadwiga has 3 and 4.5. I'm inclined to give this one to Jadwiga. I think this is a pretty good upgrade, actually. You guys can see like what the challenge is with a Garrison player is that we need like so many armaments, you know, because we need like I have a cav garrison, and then obviously I have a backup cav garrison. And so you have to put armaments on both. So this is a nice upgrade for the Jad. Okay. So that's good. Those are two good upgrades. What else is going on right now? We're just waiting for the friggin' Richard to get his ass home. And then we'll play some Champions of Olympia. we can do our Sunset Canyon real quick. Thank you all for hanging out. I know this is a slightly slow portion of the stream, but we will kick it back up in just a few minutes. You can watch me rage tilt at my Champions of Olympia teammates. Really appreciate everybody tuning in. Really appreciate the likes on the video. 17 likes. That's awesome. We got a bunch of stuff done. Oh, I will attack HDT. Why not? I will attack HDT. He's been such a good good member of this YouTube group. So I will just attack his ass. That's how I do it. That's how I do it. I should get into some of these rallies if I can. Oh, Sun's rallying. I'll get in this one. Get my archaeology thing done. Am I able to actually do the hunt this time? I probably am, actually. I have 52 of these already. I've got another 8 coming my way, so I'll have 60 of these. So I think I can probably do Hunt for History later today. And then I don't even know what I want from this shop. What do I even want? I think the question is whether I get another wind scar and slowly refine my infantry wind scar. I could do that, or I would just get materials. I would either do wind scars or materials, and I do not know which one I should do. I'll have to figure that out. I'll have to sleep on that one, I think. What else is going on? Game of Power. I am going to do top 50 in that. I need to do my bastions, right? This thing should be done, right? Yep, I can finish this bastion. We are just waiting for Richard to walk home. Get a very long walk home. And then we will do Champions of Olympia. I probably shouldn't have opened all those chats. But I don't think anything was really said. I don't think any of these markers are giving anything away either. Yeah, so basically we are going to be invading these 2 zones on Sunday at about 8:30 UTC. So like 30 hours from now, we'll be invading this zone 7. There are 4 enemy kingdoms in this zone. Our allies in the Fire Nation will be invading from the north. And then we will be invading through these 2 passes here. And they do have some forts set up. And, you know, they will defend it to the extent they defend it. And it should be a pretty good fight. It should be a pretty good fight. You know, I mean, I'm not going to... I don't think I'm doing anything other than stating the obvious when I say that 2402 looks a little bit more serious about defending their fort than... Oh, this is 2312. So one of the kingdoms that's fighting from the top, they put a fort over here. They put a fort over here. Okay. So, and then 2059 is here, and 2059 is prepared to defend here as well. Okay. All right, so let's put our gear on Guan, and let's do Champions of Olympia. Do I want to do speed on any of these marches? Probably not. Today I don't feel like doing speed. Today I feel like hitting hard. Alright. So we are all set up with our gear. And let's get this going. Let's see if we can't move through Valiant Copper today. I think I have to go through the whole... I think I have to go through Valiant Copper 2 and 1. So let's at least move up. Let's at least move up. And chase that silver dream. Alright. Hopefully our teammate fills out his marches. I have to hit ready anyway, so it is what it is. Alright, they're adjusting. They are adjusting. Alright. Did he not put in his marches? Oh my gosh, this is why Champions of Olympia is so ridiculous, man. This guy didn't even fill out his marches. He's using one march. He's using one march, dude. Like, this is why people don't play this game mode, man. Like, this is literally why people don't play this game mode. And now we're not even going to attack the guy with the apple? Okay, finally we did. I mean, like what is going on? Oh my gosh, bro. Look at the fight in mid, it's crazy. It would be nice if we had all our marches, you know? I'm using a speed boost, I don't even know if it's correct, but whatever. Ah, this is just so ridiculous, man. So I'll just go back here. We actually won the mid fight? Is it the guy who's... The guy who, like, did it is, like, the one who's talking. Dude, I just want to fight this guy. Like, alright, fine, let's just fight. I don't like you. Yeah, of course you're running. Oh, maybe I'm losing. Okay, so I'm losing to this guy, so I should just, like, go somewhere. Or just die, alright. Oh, he's from 1v? Like, this is why CoO is so weird, right? We have a teammate who didn't even put in 3 marches, and we're playing against somebody from 1v in Copper League. And we're, like, not losing. Like, I don't understand anything that happens in Champions of Olympia. But I guess I should, like, focus, because, like, maybe we can win this? The next apple is pretty soon. Oh my god, dude. Dude, I'm just like trying to like wear this guy down a little bit. There's like no point. Like he just wrecks me. And that guy just destroys me. And we're getting the apple again. Dude, this game is crazy. What is happening? I mean, I know I'm getting owned, but... I literally, like, can't win this flag. Like, I don't even know. I guess we all have to go here, huh? Oh my gosh, bro. This dude is Troll City. Dude, I love this guy, this art carrier, though. Oh, can he make it? Oh, maybe I can, taunt. Oh, my Guan's not fast enough. The apple went down. I probably should have voted to surrender there, but whatever. I mean, this 1v guy is still not dying. $12, 1-1. I'm 2-9-3. I got wrecked. This guy destroyed me. I mean, the issue I have in CoO is, one, my Guan is not maxed. And two, I have purple gear on the Boudica. But I don't know. I feel like my army, my 3 march is still pretty good. That's just one data point. Let's play some more matches. Let's get more than one data point before we feel too bad about our strength. Man, oh man. What was he using? Whatever. Alright, this looks like a lineup that's a little more my speed. Nobody from 1v in this one. Yeah, look, Wes, we can see your comments. Oh, you know, I remember you asked me about arch formation, and I didn't quite explain that. Or maybe I did, but anyway, the deal with arch formation is that, I did it for extra counterattack damage on my garrisons. And I think that was a good idea at the time. The issue is that now Heracles has come out. And so I don't think counterattack damage is quite as important on garrisons, because you can just always have that Heracles as a backup. You know, you can just like use like for cavalry, right? You can use like Xiang-Nevsky as your primary garrison. And then when the enemy starts swarming, you just swap in the Jadwiga Heracles, and you deal with the swarm that way. So, you know, I think, you know, maybe I could have just gone Wedge. Like, maybe I could have had everything Wedge, and then, like, gotten the Hunter formation in the inscription shop. And, you know, my Boudica march will be much better off if I had... You know, if I had it on Wedge. You know, the Boudica doesn't need to be arch formation, doesn't need normal attack damage. But you know, I don't know. I don't think I can really go back at this point. I think once I get a really good set of, oh, this sucks. This is a bummer. This is a bummer right here. That's a bummer that we lost that. I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to, you know, get a ton of really good archer formations, and then like when all my marches have like 5% armaments like in each slot for arch, then I'll just start opening, then I'll start doing wedge, you know, like, and you know, just try to get like a good baseline wedge set and then make a decision from there. I don't know. No, I didn't ban you. I didn't ban you, Lequex. Thus far, no one has been banned. You know, I hope to get to the level of success where like we have trolls and stuff. All right, we need to get to this location before this Sargon does, and not let them return another. I mean, I could kill this guy because like he's going so slow, but I feel like it's better to just take this thing. Actually, you know what I need to do? I need to move the Guan. I need to move the Guan, and I need to taunt. Taunt. Oh, he died. Anyway, okay. Alright. So this is awkward now, because the apple is in their area, but this is awkward for sure. But we're grabbing it. We're grabbing the apple. Nice. Okay. We'll take this fight. We'll win this fight. I want to put all of our guys in the circle, because that's what matters. Okay. What is happening right now? Didn't he grab it? What is even happening? Didn't he grab the apple? What the fuck? Oh, he's trying to grab it again now. Is he getting it? Oh, they disrupted it again at the last second. Or no, he got it. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we need to readjust. We have way too many people here. You know what? I'm just gonna go. Wait, are we taking that one? I think they made a mistake coming to this location, because I think we're gonna like easy mode cap the other locations. So we held this flag somehow. But we're still losing, and they got the apple. They're... I think we lost anyway. Maybe not. Yeah, we lost. Weird game, interesting game. It was just them getting that last apple. Sorry for the lack of a crit on the ring. Yeah, man, I've been in a slump with the equipment lately. I think I've missed on like 6 or 7 crits in a row, and then two minimum refines in a row. So yeah, it's been rough. The armaments have been good, and the equipment has been rough. All right, we need a win here. Gem drop rates on barbs. Oh, dude, I see. That's a level of micromanagement that I do not pay attention to. But yeah, man. I mean, I hope you get some good drop rates. You need to bless me with good teammates in Champions of Olympia. I can't drop from Copper League. That would I don't think I'd be allowed to live stream as any sort of ROK expert if I get relegated to Fearless Iron. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to wear this guy out as much as I can. It's looking like I might drop the iron. I'm starting to wonder if like XY William is like better than one of these marches I'm using. Like maybe XY William is better than my Boudica YSG? I don't know. At least we got the buff. Oh, we're losing this fight? Oh, we got wrecked. We got wrecked. We got wrecked. Why has it got to be so hard, man? Alright. Tough start to the Champions of Olympia tonight. Fail. Fail indeed. Nobody saw what league I'm in. Oh my gosh, man. This is rough. This is rough. In the past, I have gotten in these doom loops in Champions Olympia where I'll literally play like 20 matches in a day because I'm just like not happy with my ranking. I'll just like keep playing for like almost no reason. You know, I'll have capped out my weekly earnings, all that stuff. I just keep playing anyway. I haven't done that in a while, but okay. So now I got the 1v guy on my team. That's good. I got the 1v guy on my team this time. Yeah, like he's using XY William instead of Boudica YSG. And so like maybe I should be doing the same thing. Because my gear would be basically the same, if not a little bit better on the XY. I don't know, I just would have thought that Boudica YSG is good in this game mode, but maybe it's that they're slow. I'm gonna go mid, because that 1v guy's got that flag handled for sure. So we just want to make sure we don't lose mid. Yeah, I'm gonna go mid. Dude, these guys hit hard as hell too. Alright, so I need to kite so they can't get the apple. We're winning the map. I'll be honest, like my controls are like not great today. I don't know why, but my controls are like not that great. Oh, am I going too far? I don't even know. I think I screwed this up. Yeah. At least he's like going to the wrong place. This seems fairly well executed by the enemy. He should have kept the apple here and just taken this thing. This runner is messing up. I guess he's getting it. I'm gonna fight this guy because the name looks like it's a farm. So Apple looks like a bit of an issue. This 1v guy is murking again. Oh, was that song no good? I wasn't really listening. I don't know. I don't even know which song it is anymore. Is the music off in general, or was it just that song? Yeah, I'm not sure. I am not sure. Does the music sound right now? Was it just that song, or was it everything? Oh, in general? I do not know what it is. Let me test the stream real quick. I'm gonna mute it for 1 second and listen to my own stream. I do not know what it is. But we are in a kingdom with a very large Korean alliance. And they are the... Now we have the 5 legendaries. We have the 5 legendaries. This has gone very well. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for helping me. I kind of know what you're saying. Nice luck. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, HDT. I do know what you're saying. But I have no idea why it's doing that. I have no clue. I think the music basically sounds good in my ear, and I'm not sure if it sounds different on the stream or not. It's something I'll have to mess with after this stream, because I didn't change anything, so... I mean, I made the music a little bit louder, so maybe you're just hearing the music more loudly and it's always been a little weird. I don't know. Alright, so I'm like leaving this one because I know I'm outnumbered. Just like no reason to go here. I actually wish I had put the wind scars on this Guan, because like I could totally see how he's like way too slow. I'm gonna ignore this fight and cap. These guys go down like butter. My predictions for Pass 7 is they will defend their forts for a reasonable amount of time. As far as whether we can bypass the forts, I honestly don't know. I think it's going to be like... I think it's going to be a pretty good fight. I think it's going to be like not too serious, not too stressful. And you know, like, so like, but we fought the 2059 fort garrison before, and it was decent, right? So I think it's going to take a decent amount of execution for us to get through their forts, but I don't think it's going to be too bad. And I think within a day or two, we'll be like going wild in the zone in general. Sorry, I'm actually failing at doing two things at once. I'm talking and not playing Champions Olympia very well. I feel like they have a good control here. Okay, I need to go back here. Sorry, I'm like probably not playing CoO that well. Oh, we lost this one. Oh, this looks like another L. Yeah, I think it's just going to be like a good, solid fight. It'll actually be the practice we need for King's Land. And it'll just, yeah, we'll see where we're at. Yeah, I mean, part of the thing with CoO is, like, it actually bums me out. Like, I just, like, hate getting my ass kicked like this. It's a very different feeling than KVK or Ark of Osiris. It's like I do so much worse in this game mode, and I have no idea why. But I will grind the rewards. And hopefully it is some decent action for y'all. Maybe you are grinding your CoO at the same time, getting your rewards. I mean, HTT, the thing that's nice about these passes and that's nice about this KVK in general is that with the artifacts, we're able to have, you know, slightly better rallies. You know, like the Tariq Nevsky rallies or the Henry Nevsky rallies are just like better than any rallies that would normally exist in the game. And that's good because I think rallying should be a little bit easier. Yeah, it's partly because you have to rely on your teammates, but also I'm getting wrecked in a lot of these. Like I'm losing 1v1 fights in a lot of these matches. Which is partly because other players have the same issues where they're just like ranked lower than they should be because it's highly variance based and highly dependent on teammates. But I don't know, it's just weird. I feel like I shouldn't be getting my ass kicked at this level. But yeah, I think it's good that the artifacts give us better rallies because oh, they got the apple. Oh man. Okay, so I can taunt this guy. I can taunt this guy. I can taunt this guy. See, this is the mistake. My teammates did not kill this guy. They tried to kill the guy instead of like capturing this flag. That's what happened there. Like they tried to kill the guy instead of taking the flag. And now we're just like outnumbered, so I should just like run. Might as well run. Oh, this is going bad as well. I mean, my concern with Rise of Kingdoms in general right now is that I think Heracles is like a pretty big change, where it's like swarming is going to be way less profitable, especially in a kingdom of our size. And so that just means that like garrisons, like I think like the garrison meta may be back between Heracles and maybe a new archer garrison coming. I think the garrison meta might be back. And that's like a problem. The game is not good when there's a garrison meta. The game is much better when it's either balanced or like or when like aggression, or you know, when rallies have the edge. All right, so what is going on here? So we just have to disrupt mid. They have like 3 people mid. So I just have to get back there and disrupt it. They have, yeah, they have a ton of people mid. So I just have to disrupt them. Like this person, Venus Aemon should be like kiting right now. They shouldn't be fighting, they should be kiting. They should be kiting. Oh my gosh, I got paused because of nothing. Maybe I can taunt this guy again. Why does this Guan keep... Okay. All right, that's good. Oh my gosh, I messed that up. I should have taunted him when he was outside the zone. Alright, so we just can't let him get this last golden apple, which they're going to try to do. Why is that guy leaving? Alright, I'm just going to disrupt. Oh, now he turns around, okay. Alright, so the golden apple is dust. It doesn't even matter. No one's going to get it. So we need to go here. Alright, we're back in copper. I'm allowed to stream again. I'm back in copper. Let's string together a couple of wins here. I mean, what do you think, HDT? Do you think you're going to get to, you think you'll get to 30 million kills before Kingsland? I don't know what you're at. I'm at 11 million. And I personally, will I get to 30 million before Kingsland? I think it's super close. I would bet on I think I will get to 30 million kills before Kingsland. That will be my prediction for the zone 7 passes. Because I think we're going to get a good amount of zeros. I think there's going to be some good zeroing. I think we're going to get some good fighting right off the bat. And then I think we're going to get some a lot of city rallies. Alright, so that was a decent taunt. It keeps my Nevsky alive. I'm not in the circle, but that's alright. We're focusing on the Nevsky, I believe. This guy hits pretty hard. Guess I'm losing. And they have the apple. Son of a gun. Oh, the apple is down? Oh, the apple is down outside the circle. Okay. Alright, so they're going to gum up the works at this apple site, and we're going to take this. I mean, maybe we should be going over there. Maybe I should be going over there. I don't know. They seem okay. Yeah, this seems like a good spot. Let's go here, and then we can rotate to the apple site. Send her there now. It's all going down at the apple site. I think they're going to ultimately get this apple. I don't think we have enough people here. But we can disrupt the hell out of them. This is the thing. We can kite the hell out of them here. We can just kite them so hard here. And hopefully my teammates can get the rest of the map. We need somebody getting the rest of the map. That looks like that's happening. Okay. Now we have more people arriving. We can just kill. Oh my gosh, one of our people is getting the apple? Run away, dude. That's insane that that guy just stealth got the apple. That is wild. I'm just gonna get to the circle and give population control. But you're 15? I thought you were in college. That's cool. I actually had no idea you were so young. I guess we're low-key losing this match anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like I was pretty involved in a lot of kills here. So I don't know. I like some matches like this, I just have like no ability to even like evaluate if I played good or not. We're just not going to get this. We're not going to get this apple. I wish they would just add hotkeys to Champions of Olympia. Like, why can't I hit a key to trigger my skills? All right, I think we might have gotten all our rewards necessary. The dude who sniped the apple is pissed. He's not wrong. I was like disrupting though. It was like I feel like it was the rest of the team. It just like wasn't taking the flags. Anyway, did I do all these? All right. All right, that's enough Champions of Olympia. We got our rewards. It was not a very successful... I'm actually going to do one more. I feel like doing one more. I don't want to leave it on a loss. In the flag. I'm going to do one more. At the end of the day, you can see, like, even in this low tier, people have pretty good marches. I think it must be based on realms. I think, like, newer... I think I never get matched up with brand new kingdoms. I think it's... There's probably, like, realms that are very similar to the Osiris League realms. And so maybe, you know, these older realms are more competitive in CoO. Anyway, let's get a win. Let's get a win to cap this thing off. I mean, as aggravating as the mode is, I somehow find it interesting. Part of it is that I don't like play that well, and I don't like stick with my teammates. I get overconfident and go solo, and that, like, not very good. Honestly, I'm just gonna take this. Alright, go here. Looks like I got a pretty good taunt off there. I mean, I just don't get why we're losing this. Oh my gosh, we lost the entire map. Ay, ay, ay. Oh yeah, see, I'm gonna end up playing like 5 more matches and lose them all. What is happening here? Why is this guy leaving? Okay, he's coming back. He's coming back. Yeah, I don't know if I surrender here or not. Seems pretty bad, but I'm not sure why. I guess I do want to surrender. Yeah, I don't know what happened in this match. I feel like this is not one we should have lost. I have absolutely no clue what happened. Like, we have way more kills. Like, look at how many more kills we have than the other team. Like, how do we lose this? Like, this is just, like, bad decision-making. Which, you know, maybe I made bad decisions. I'm not sure. I don't think I did. I can't think of too many spots where I, you know, was going somewhere that was not worthwhile. I guess the main thing I need to focus on is just moving with my teammates a little bit more, because when you move with your teammates, you become like you just dominate, right? You can't lose. Wherever you're moving, you're going to accomplish something, because you're just inevitably going to win. I mean, I guess I'm losing this 2v3. Alright, in before this is like a 5-hour stream of playing Champions of Olympia. Because this is gross. Zeno YSG. There's somebody from 1960 in this group. I'm definitely putting to the test my goal of not buying beer after this stream. Not because the stream was super fun or not fun, but just because Champions of Olympia is so friggin' aggravating. Well, let's get a win here. Get back to old Copper. Good old Copper. One guy going mid. Tons of us going down here, which is unnecessary, I think. I think it's completely unnecessary for 9 of us to be going here. And we didn't even capture the flag up top. Like, what is going on, man? Look at this. 9 people went in my direction, and we didn't even cap this thing. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. What is he doing? What is this guy doing? Oh, maybe this is a... Maybe... I don't know. This is a tough decision for this guy. Honestly. Because they're all coming. They're all coming. He should run. He should run away. Oh, we did it. We did it. How did we deliver that? Like, how did we deliver that apple? Am I crazy, or was that flag in no one's control when he delivered that apple? This is risky because we could lose this flag before I heal. Okay. This worked out. Wait, he didn't get the apple? What just happened? I think this guy thought he grabbed the apple and then he didn't. I think he left too quickly. Dude, what is even happening? Did you guys not see that this guy was at like 1 second of getting the apple and then he walked away before he grabbed it? I mean, it's just a comedy of errors. This guy's not even moving. It's ponderous. It's friggin' ponderous. All right, actual 3-on-3 against Savage Teddy. Oh, it's a on Boudica and a Takeda primary. What is this? 2019? That's the kind of stuff I saw in like the original KVK 3, which wasn't even Light versus Darkness. It was the last KVK that Adinavo and Jay and a few others played in 159, where we like planned really hard and then like we were just completely outgunned and all of the other alliances in our kingdom didn't even want to fight. That was basically the end of 159. And I remember seeing a Takeda primary in that KVK from one of our teammates. Here, HTT, I'll try to throw you an invite then. If, since I'm still in Iron. Let me see here. Let me throw you a message. There you are. There you go. There's a. If you want to join, go ahead. Oh, there you are. Oh, you're like a ringer. You're an enduring stone. Yeah, let's stay as a group. We can move up the ranks. I wonder how much of a delay there is on the stream. I feel like there's maybe a 10-second delay, something like that. So I don't know that we can really communicate through the stream. QQ20 is the kingdom that Eli fought against in 1079. Korean kingdom. Yeah, exactly, 2520. Yep. I think we win this one. Just looking at the team real quick, I think we win this one. I'll join you in the middle after we take this flag here. I would just go middle. Kill the fire thief. Our opening here was like amazing. We had like the perfect opening almost. Total team-based movement. Except we let the fire thief get away. Where is it? Oh, what happened? All right, so we got that. We're just gonna go here. That's fine. Guess I'll go back home. Oh, they got the buff. I think the fire thief will be soon. Maybe I go here first. I'm just gonna go mid. Alright, let's take this flag here. Shit. Did we lose? I think we can still win. We're definitely getting more points on this Fire Thief. And we're holding the majority, we're about to hold the majority of the map, I think. I like this mode. This is actually, I think, my favorite of the modes. I tried to get this side flag one time, and I was like a 2 versus 3, so I couldn't do it. I don't even know. Alright, well, I'll keep playing. If you want to keep playing, I'll keep playing. I want to get back to copper. I just think the Fire Thief is better than the Golden Apple. The Golden Apple is too, yeah, normal capture's fine. The Golden Apple is just too janky. There's too many flukes to it. I don't like that, you know, a lot of times the correct thing to do is just to, like, run around mid and keep like, disrupting the other team grabbing it. I just, like, that's effective and the way to win, but I just, like, it's not enjoyable. Whereas, like, the Fire Thief, you can just, like, AFK hit. You can just AFK hit the Fire Thief. Yeah, Cherry, we're, like, beating our heads against the wall with this. But it got me locked in here. I'm locked in. I have to get back to copper. Alright. Here's the normal map. Oh, this is going to be a 3-hour stream. That's cool. I mean, I'm glad you guys are hanging out, and I don't know. I mean, like, I would be doing this anyway, so I'm just like, I might as well stream. Obviously, it'll be better when we're actually fighting. I mean, that's like the real... I think the real good thing about live streams is like when you're in war, when you're doing marauders, because like we can all jump on voice and do marauders, and like revealing your KVK opponents, I think would also be good live stream. And I think these like these weekly grind sessions are cool too, because like I said, I'm gonna do them anyway. But yeah, I think as far as like getting a good audience, I think the warfare streams are like obviously going to be like a lot more successful. I can't help but notice that the audience did fall off when I started doing CoO, but I think it's also just because it was a long stream. All right, this looks promising. This looks like a promising match right here. This one looks promising. They have people like barely playing. They have 2 people who haven't been involved in a single kill. All right, easy win here. All right, I'm gonna try to fight this guy again. This match might have been a problem if 2 of their players didn't play at all. This guy with the Arab name hits like a truck. He's 13-4, and he's absolutely wrecking me. So we got kind of lucky here, but better to be lucky than good. I finally killed this guy a few times. I'll keep going if you want to. If you want to HTT, just drop off if you don't. I feel like I want to get back to copper. And Sherry, if you get into Fearless Iron, let us know. Then you can join in. Oh, you got bumped out of my team. You got bumped out of my team because I'm in copper. Look at this dude. 19, 17, and 5. That's insane. Win rate 59%. Wow. You know what? I'm gonna play one more. I feel like playing one more. Actually, let me see if I can invite you. You might be able to join. It says I'm still in Fearless Iron. Yep. Alright, let's string a couple wins together to close this stream out. Let's do it, HDT. I think we might be playing with the same Arab guy that we just played with, although his avatar looks different. But like, how can it possibly be someone different when he has the same marches and he's from the same alliance? So it might be the same dude. Hopefully it is. Yeah, Sherry, I'll try to invite you after this. I honestly think the key to Champions of Olympia is just like stick with your teammates. Like go in the same place your teammates go. And if you're just like constantly fighting from a numerical advantage, then just everywhere you go, you accomplish something. Fire Thief should be spawning soon. Right. Alright, this match looks like it's going okay. And they surrendered. Alright. Yeah, let's see if we can get Cherry in here. At least I'm back in copper. I mean, my gosh. Friggin' brutal. Life is hard in these Champions of Olympia streets. Lol, my last message from Cherry is her telling me a good spot to Barb chain last week. Yeah, Cherry, let us know if you can, let us know if you can join. BexDR, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good one. We are just wrapping things up with a little Champions of Olympia. Trying to string a few wins together at the end of the night. After a pretty frustrating CoO session. Alright, I'm down for one more. What I actually think they should do for Champions Olympia is they need to make the seasons longer. Like, make the rewards for the season-ending rewards bigger, but just make the season last longer so that people's ranks don't get reset so often. I mean, yeah, so we're with a group here. Looks like we're with a 2-stack. Hopefully this person gives herself more marches. It's just like every season you reset and all the good players go back to the start, and it just takes the entire season for the matchmaking to get shaken out, where everyone's getting ranked as where they should be. Oh, okay, Cherry, I'll try it after this one. I sent you an invite, but you didn't accept. Alright, who are we up against here? Doesn't look too bad. Alright, we don't all need to go this way. Someone needs to go to the other flag. Alright. Alright, HDT, let's take this apple. Yeah, let's just try to take this fight. Let's just clear them out. They don't look strong. The pro play here is to like spread out and grab the apple from like multiple angles. Why did he redirect the apple? We were fine here. Oh my gosh, he's taking the apple here? Alright, should be okay. Apple's about to spawn. Oh. Oh, they grabbed the apple. And I think they're going to return it. Yeah, one of our the person who looked newbie-ish is like not even playing. So there's that. Oh, I can taunt, maybe. Dang it. No, it's fine. I don't think I'd played this exactly right either. But, yeah. I think we can still win, we just need to turn it around immediately. We need to get the next apple. Is this person gonna get it? Let's go. No. We're gonna have to clear out the mid and then take the apple. Alright, he's getting it. But you're getting it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we'll win the fight down here. I guess we lost anyway, because they took the whole map. Good delivery. All right, I think I'm gonna call it with that one. I can tell that my mind is worn out. But yeah, good stream. We got a lot accomplished. Good armaments collected tonight. And I think the plan is to stream again Sunday morning when level 7 pass is open. That should be a lot of fun. I don't think I'm going to stream right when it opens. Actually, I haven't decided yet. I think actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to stream when it opens and then just assess whether I need to be more focused or not. And so maybe I might cut the stream short. But yeah, I'm planning to just stream from the start. And yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the new subscribers. And hope everybody had fun. Until next time, I will see you all on the flip side.